We all take the cloud for granted, so to speak, but it's not really a cloud. It's actually a physical place with a lot of big pieces of equipment.
I'm working with the largest data center people, the people who are installing in the data centers, the people who are building new products for the data centers, and helping them to figure out how to test their products. So getting this view into the future of what the new connectivity, what the new plumbing of the internet is going to be, has been very interesting.
But this is a real opportunity for us to just open the book on our portfolio, from the guys that are pulling the initial AC wire to the HVAC guys, well before we get into anything, into metrology. There's going to be a whole slew of wire needing to be pulled for networking.
I was just in a data center this week. It was very interesting to see all the electrical boxes have a Fluke IR window in it. So they need an IR window. They're going to need thermal imaging products. They're going to need traditional electrical testers. Data centers use a lot of power. And this demand for the growth in AI.
We're a super interesting company because I think we've got products in all different kinds of areas, right? So we've got our calibration segment, we've got Fluke Networks, we've also just got so many testing products, whether it's reliability. I think we have products basically in any segment, and data centers and AI are definitely no exception to that rule.
We've got kind of a great product offering to just come at them with our arms wide open, saying, wherever you're at in this process, we can help.
These are people who are dealing with electricity and temperature problems every day. They're seeing the world expand around them with new technologies.
For the data center environment, they're all over the country. Depending on where these are built and how the HVAC systems work and how they're maintained and what they may or may not have for backup, if you go into a situation, say they lose cooling or they lose the ability to keep the humidity below a certain level, you run the risk of environments where you're just going to overheat your server farm, or there's environmental conditions where you could induce static electricity conditions where somebody may just be inadvertently walking and zap something that makes a bank go down. For those reasons, that's why we offer some of our solutions and why it's pretty critical in their process to keep an eye on these things.
Data centers are evolving very rapidly as the AI revolution goes on, and it's going to be a focus for us to spend a lot of time there in those data centers and help solve those kinds of problems that they have to keep them up and running.